guys, Natalie here from The Hair Secret. I promised you I would do a video about how to tackle your split ends at home whilst in isolation. So here it is. I hope you enjoy it and you get something out of it. Any questions, comments, anything like that, just put it down in the box for me. Also let me know if there's any other videos you would like to see as well. As we're at home, my team are at home, so we'll be doing some videos and stuff for you guys to kind of keep you amused. Anyway, so this is quite important. So today I'm going to teach you how to deal with your split ends at home whilst in isolation. This is not for you to actually fully cut your hair like a stylist would in the salon. So I have to be really honest with you here. This is literally just a maintenance, just a trim. I'm not encouraging you to sit there and hack at your hair or do anything along that lines at all. This is just to get you through the next couple of months, and if you feel like your ends are kind of sticking up everywhere and you can't do anything or it's in really bad condition. Before you even get to this point where you are looking at your split ends, maybe consider as well looking at some treatments. So you're going to be looking for protein treatments, which is really good for damaged hair as well. So if you're finding your hair is kind of, when you're combing it, when it's wet, it's stretching and then it's not retaining it, so it's not coming back, or you're finding you're losing a lot of hair or it's breaking, protein is the #1 treatment you actually need. So there's some great protein treatments out there. We've got some great treatments by Ouray as well, and we're going to be launching a shop on Facebook soon. So if you live in Berkhamsted, I will be able to get those products to you as well. But more of that will be coming later. So again, look at your treatments. There's a lot of websites out there who are still delivering products. So protein's your main thing, I would say. Now, a lot of people will say to me, Nat, my hair feels dry. A lot of the time it is actually, it's lacking in protein. I know I keep saying the word protein all the time, so I'm sorry, but I'd probably say 95%, out of 100 when I see clients, that's what they're lacking in. Curly hair as well, again, notoriously lacks in protein. So if you've got curly hair and you can't get to someone to cut it, again, don't start hacking at it, please, because again, curly hair is completely different kettle of fish. You know, it's a lot harder to cut than I'd probably say your straight kind of hair. There's a different way of cutting it. Again, go and get yourself some treatments. That will really make a difference. It will put protein, put moisture back into your hair and make it feel 10 times better. So this is what I would probably say, trimming your split ends is probably your last case resort, I'd say. And I always have a disclaimer. If you go ahead and you cut your hair, I am not responsible for it. No, I'm joking. No, I'm not joking. This is why I'm going to go through a step-by-step with you. And like I said, it's not to actually physically cut. So if you have a look at my hair here, it's not so you're going to cut up to here or anything like that. This is going to take care of the split ends that notoriously go from about here down to here. Okay, and you're thinking, how can I do that? I can't just chop at it. This is what I'm going to show you how to do, okay? I do it in the salon a lot as well for my clients who want to keep their hair long, but then they find that mid-lengths and ends are quite split and they're not really sure how to give that a bit of a trim. So I do this quite a lot with a lot of my clients. So the equipment you're going to need today are clip, okay? Decent pair of scissors. So you're not going to be using things like your nail scissors. You won't be using things like your kitchen scissors. You can really get a decent pair of scissors on Amazon and other places like that as well for like 10, 20 quid. Okay, so this is your investment buy. Comb, okay, so this is just basically to brush your hair through. Now you can do this wet and dry, but I do it quite a lot dry because I can actually see the cuticles better. But again, it's all personal preference. You will have another hairdresser who will come on and go, actually, I don't like the way she does it. I do it this way. Everybody does it different ways. So just try it and see how you go. Step 1, okay, got your clip. All I'm going to do is section my hair away like this. Doesn't have to be a too much of a small section, because all I'm doing is dealing with the split ends here and on the ends. So if you have a look, we'll take it to the camera, you can see that there. All we're going to do is look at taking off these little split ends through there. Okay, now I will tell you now, you won't be able to get to the back. The back is going to be one of the hardest things that you're not going to be able to do it. I mean, maybe if you pulled it forward, you could possibly do it, but somebody like myself who has a lot of hair, it's not going to happen. So again, you know, expectations wise, this is just a small little tip just to see you through, to stop it mostly through the front. And I have to be honest, majority of the time as well, a lot of people have a lot of splits through this front section because it's the main area they deal with. They will use straightening irons on it, they'll blow dry it, and they tend to leave the back anyway. So you've got your scissors, okay, you've got your comb. You're just going to pull it forward, and I would literally just nibble those little bits here. It is that simple, okay, through that front section. Now, what you're going to do with the rest of it to try and get these split ends here is what I do is I twist, okay? So let me show you. I'm going to go a bit closer so you can see it. Now, can you see all of these bits here? These are like all the cuticle bits. Now, along here, you will find there will be some bits that are kind of like, they look like the little two prongs like that, okay? So you are very carefully going to go through and just do that. So you're literally going across this. You're not going to take out big chunks like this because that's not what you're doing. You're taking off the ends. And that's all you're going to do here and on this side here. So you will need to use a mirror. You will have to go up and you will have to be really careful with this, okay? This works really, really well on longer hair as opposed to shorter hair. And like my hair, I'd probably say is the shortest. You could put it on. You could obviously try it on short hair, like kind of bob's hair. Again, you would take it and you would twist it right up. Okay, again, up to the camera. You can see through here. Okay, so it's these little bits here. That's all you're taking off. So I can see that. So I know that if I take my scissors, I'm going to cut these little bits off. So that's basically what you're going to do. You then done that section. You then take this section and you probably could go to about here. Again, twist it. Now, this doesn't mean, you know, this is, for instance, someone like myself who does this. Like, I've got two boys. I've got a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old. There's no way they're getting scissors to my hair. And my husband, he might do this if I really pushed him. But this is really, you know, if you want to get someone else to give you a hand with it, that's absolutely fine. But this is, I'm kind of teaching it from the fact that you're doing it to yourself. If you've got no one else at home with you, or you just don't trust anybody with a pair of scissors, then this is what you would do. And again, you would twist it up, and you don't have that many on this bit here because it's a little bit, but you notice it is a bit more through this front section. So that's what you do. So you do it section by section. You would then take this next section down and repeat it. So you'd grab it like this and you twist. Okay. Now, this is no foolproof way. I mean, for me to show you how to cut hair, it takes a long time. It takes professionals a long time to learn. So this is something that you can do at home and it does make a difference. Okay, so let's do this again. Can you see? See all the way along here, you've got these little bits. So all I'm doing is I'm nibbling these bits through here, okay? That's it. That's as simple as it's gonna get. Okay, and then you would do it this second side and then through here. Now, fringes. I think what I'm going to do with fringes, I'm probably going to do a separate video on that because it can be quite complicated when you're cutting your own fringe. And I'd like to show you a couple of different ways to do it. Again, this is something I wouldn't necessarily encourage you to do as a professional hairdresser. I always say to my clients, don't cut your hair at home, don't cut your fringe, come to me. But obviously this is on certain circumstances and needs must. You need to be able to see. Not everybody wants to walk around with bad hair. I get it, really do. Because at least with our hair, if we, you know, we feel good when our hair's nice. We feel good, and at the moment, I think everybody needs to feel good at the moment, don't they? Everybody needs to have that little bit of a positive oomph. So I will come on and I will show you how to cut your fringe and how to do it. I might even give myself a fringe. I don't know if I'll suit it, but you know, I'll show you how to cut it, how to chip into it and do it completely yourself, okay? And then I'll do a couple of other videos showing your partner, if you want to get your partner involved, how to cut one length. So unfortunately, those of you who have really short hair, like pixie cut or short hair, or quite intricate hairstyles, you know, like maybe graduated bobs and stuff like that, unfortunately, it will be the case of just growing it out and waiting for us. However, there is actually, I have to say, there is actually a positive of this, staying at home and not going out and letting things grow out, is actually when you come back to us, you're going to have a lot more options. So if you wanted to, you got grey roots, for instance, and you're like, oh, my grey roots are showing. But you always had in the back of your mind, actually, I really quite like to grow my hair out grey and see what it looks like. Opportunity. So you can grow your roots out and then come back in with us, and then we can kind of do something with the colour. So it goes lighter, so you can see what it's like with your hair all grey. You have a short hairstyle, and it bugs you when you gets past, it gets to a certain stage where it goes over your ears and stuff. Well, no one's going to see you now, so you can let it grow and just let it grow out. So when you come back in, you can have more options. I'm always very much the person who likes to see things positive and the silver lining, so try and do it. It's all good. It's all good. Okay, so it was a quick video. It was a quick tip. I will show you again, like I said, probably in about a week's time, how your partner can help you and actually do a proper wet cut, and so you can see that on a doll's head on one length. So yeah, so it's not easy to show people how to do their own hair. If you've done your own hair yourself, you know that anyway. But yeah, I hope you liked it. I really hope you did. Any comments or anything, let me know, and the next video should be up in about a couple of days' time, and this will show you how to tint your roots. But again, we're only showing you how to tint it, so it keeps you going until we see you again in the salon. So it will be this section and this section here. So when you pull it up, you don't have any greys here. Okay, well, stay safe, stay well. I can't wait to see you guys, and also, don't know why I forgot, it's the Hair Secrets birthday today, so later on we'll probably pop on, and I think my kids are baking me a cake, which is quite nice, because it's quite sad the fact that we're not in the salon today to celebrate it, or I can't celebrate with you clients, because it's the hard work of my team and you clients being there that's made us get to 12 years. Anyway, like I said, stay safe, stay well. Mwah. See you soon.